Jurnee, thank you so much for joining me to talk about The Order and what an incredible performance, very understated and nuanced performance
Thank
as
you.
the FBI agent Joanne Carney. Tell
Thank
me,
you.
why was that important to you to play this role?
After I read the script, I met with Justin, our director, and we talked about the themes of the film. We talked about his vision, and I could tell he was building an incredible ensemble led by our leading man Jude Law, and I wanted to be a part of that. I'm not someone, I don't care about the size of the role. I want to walk away feeling proud of the work that we all did as a team. And so, I researched the topics and interviewed a lot of former female special agents, and was just because I was obsessed with the project and said, listen, show me where do I sign my name, because I want to be a part of it.
So you talked with other female agents. Tell me what you
Mhm.
gleaned from them and that you incorporated then into your role.
One of the things I learned a number of things. One, how personal the job becomes. These cases, you know, become a part of the fabric of who you are, and it stays with you even when you go home. I learned as a woman in the bureau, being a special agent during that time, how lonely it could be because there weren't many women. It wasn't that a woman really served as a special agent or a woman of color until the 1970s. And so that feeling of I've got to be on it, I got to be the best, that's the impatience that Carney brings to some of those scenes when Husk is veering off, because she can't veer off the path, right? She's got to be the best. I also learned that dynamic that code switching as women we sometimes have to do in the workforce, where when can you wear makeup? Okay, don't wear makeup, or dress like this, or don't dress like that, and all those things that as women they had to think of on top of the job, right? And so that's kind of how we formed Carney. Not really someone who's caring about her makeup, trying to just keep her eyes focused on the job. Um, yeah, it was really, really informative. And that's what is so awesome as being an artist. You get to play these roles, and it's also an education process along the way.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with other women and add that level of complexity to this role. Thank you.
Of
Um,
course, it's my job.
it is an eye-opening film. It's just filled with gut-wrenching scenes of hatred, and it's disturbing. And given our world today,
Mhm.
what do you hope people will take away from this film?
It's interesting because as an artist, I don't know that it's my job to tell people what to take away or really have an expectation for it, but I think the film speaks for itself. I don't think you can sit through the almost 2 hours of watching this film without it impacting you, without you seeing how just tragic this level of propaganda and ideology can be on our people, how hatred is taught. We're not born that way. How when children or the vulnerable or the weak are exposed to this level of ideology and bigotry, how it can seep into them. I think it's a caution tale, and hopefully folks will walk away, having a deeper understanding of how we got to where we are today.
Very good. Jurnee, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me and for putting in the time to make this a real and incredible character in The Order. Thank
Thank
you.
you. That means a lot. Thanks.